Hello and welcome to PA Harness Week. I'm Sharla McBride. We're back here in Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs this week, and we have some new faces to show you and some big races as well. Take a look at what you can expect to see in this next half hour. There is no racing from Harrah's Philadelphia this week, but here at Pocono, there were lots of big races to tell you about. We'll also head to Lexington, Kentucky, and the Red Mile to see the captain do his thing. And Kelly introduces you to driver Aaron Byron, while I'll introduce you to trainer Steve Salerno. The hottest horsecasters on TV are bringing you racing's fastest-paced half hour. It all starts right now on Comcast Sportsnet.
To the goal! Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily. Underway. Starting fast outside here is Brent Messenger to the early. 15-5 for the halftime. Just over 3 to go. At the top of the stretch.
Hello there, you, and welcome to PA Harness Week. Another exciting adventure is in store, so strap on your seatbelt for the next half hour and see harness racing like you have never seen it before. Is that about right, babe?
Yeah. When you start out the show, you know what I always say? Yes, that's about appropriate, yes.
Yes. She likes the way I did it.
I'm very agreeing.
Okay, good stuff. Harrah's Philly, where we broadcast from right here, as a matter of fact, is dark. But as you can see behind us, there are bells and whistles and lots of stuff going on. But for you harness racing fans who want to know when they're going to be back in action, this coming Wednesday, post time 2:30. Because why? Because everybody is down at the Red Mile for Grand Circuit.
Yes, Grand Circuit, the sales.
But we don't want to forget, even for a moment, about what's going to take place in 2 weeks at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. It is the Breeders' Crown. It all comes down to the Breeders' Crown. It is as good as it gets. And you know what? If you're a gambler and you like the action and you want to get competitive fields where the favorite doesn't go off odds on, and there are great betting opportunities and a terrific night, 12 championship races all in one venue, then you don't have a choice. It's a total no-brainer. You must be at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs on Saturday night, October 19th. Did I do that good, babe?
You did. I just want to mention, though, tickets. Go to Ticketmaster because the VIP area, the tent area, they're so close to being sold out. Of course, general admission, you know, it's free, plenty of room for general admission, but, you know, you want to be a very important person on Breeders' Crown Night, don't you?
Well, there's going to be the best horses, the best trainers, the best drivers, and obviously the best fans. So if you want to be amongst the best fans, you got no choice. You must be there.
Yes.
We did mention the Red Mile before, and let us go there for the action. This was good. The big hoss, Captaintreacherous, was at the Red Mile in the Bluegrass Series for 3-year-old Colton Geldings. He was 1-9. Surprise, surprise. Everyone else double-digit bombers. I get so nervous when he races. Let's see how the captain does.
And they're off beach. Memories rolling out of there for Dave Miller, and he takes the early lead. Emeritus Maximus from the inside. Captaintreacherous is moving up on the outside. He's ranging up into the second spot as they enter the opening turn. At the rails, Apprentice Hanover racing in fourth. Sunfire Blue Chip floated away. He'd like to drop in fifth on the inside and does so just in front of Artist Knight. And Sir Richard Zetam is at the back where he trails the field. So Beach Memories leads the way for Dave Miller. He's 2 lengths clear of the captain. Captaintreacherous in the 2-hole in second. Opening quarter up in 26 and 4. Emeritus Maximus riding the pylons third. He's about 4 lengths from the lead right now. Apprentice Hanover is fourth, a length and a half to Sunfire Blue Chip. Artist Knight is racing in sixth, and there goes the captain. Captaintreacherous has popped the pocket, and he's up and after the lead. So it's Captaintreacherous who takes command from Beach Memories as they move toward the half-mile marker. At the back is Sir Richard Zetam, who trails the field, and Captaintreacherous hits the half in 52 and 4. So Captaintreacherous winging right along. He's a length and a half clear as they move on to the far turn. Beach Memories is in behind, racing in second. Emeritus Maximus third. Apprentice Hanover takes to the outside. He's first over for Pierce. He's 3.5 lengths from the lead, looking to gain ground. Artist Knight toward the outside with Sir Richard Zetam as they circle the far turn, and Captaintreacherous leads the way. Beach Memories in behind in second. Apprentice Hanover first up on the outside. 1:20 and 2, the 3/4 time. They come to the top of the stretch. It's Captaintreacherous who who's opening up on the lead. Captaintreacherous is kicked out to a 2.5 length advantage. Apprentice Hanover on the outside. Beach Memories toward the rail. Sunfire, Blue Chip on the outside, racing in fourth. Captaintreacherous leads it. Beach Memories trying to get to him, but it's the captain. Captaintreacherous has it. Captaintreacherous wins.
The captain must have thought he was at Burger King, because he was having it his way. And he made it look easy, too. Won it by a measured length of 147-1. Last quarter, 26-4. I'll repeat that. It sounds vaguely important.
Well, I was going to say 26-4. That's a whopper of a last quarter. Get it, Burger King?
Mickey D's is not going to be happy with us. But if you advertise, we'll be happy with you. Okay. Hello, 147-1. Last quarter, 26-4. Number 4, Beach Memories, second choice at 18-1 with Dave Miller. Won a huge mile and was second. Number 1, Emeritus Maximus, a 25-1 shot with Simon Allard, got third. Now let's go to a race a little closer to home. It was the feature at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs on Saturday night. It was race 10, and the lovely, vivacious, and talented Heather Vitale has that for you.
Thank you very much. The preferred pace, the purse is $25,000. Number 3 is Dynamic Youth. He's a favorite 3-2. His last start, he raced against major guys like Foiled Again and Clear Vision, so he'll like this group a little more, I think, competing against them. And then number 5 is Mears Hanover, 3-1. He's hit the board the past 5 starts. Number 6, Blatantly Good. Remember, he's coming off a win right here at Harrah's, Philadelphia. Let's take a look.
Mears Hanover, a winner in the slop last time, steps up into this preferred company and has the lead for Matt Kakali from third. Dynamic Youth, the 3-2 favorite, using the straightaway now, and Andrew McCarthy sends him right by the leader, Mears Hanover. Back third now is Alsace Hanover, followed by Mustang Art. Uncle Goodfellow heads out there looking to flush cover. Blatantly Good behind him. Then Competition Camp, Best yet again struggling this week, as is King's Legend. The half mile, 54-3, 28-1 second panel. It's Dynamic Youth on top, leading by about 1.25 lengths over Mears Hanover. The first over move by Mustang Art. He's within 2.5 lengths and he's gaining. Inside Alsace Hanover boxed in. Uncle Goodfellow showing pace second over, is only 3.5 away. Then comes Blatantly Good and Competition Cam. But still Dynamic Youth clear on the lead by about 1.25 lengths. Takes him to 3/4 and 1:22-2. 27-4 third panel. Dynamic Youth looking to finish this one off. Mears Hanover still closest to him now, as that was Mustang Art faltering. Uncle Goodfellow moves up to third. Top of the stretch, and now Dynamic Youth looking to hold off Mears Hanover, who's got a second move in him here. But Dynamic Youth has an answer. He's still there by 2. Mears Hanover all out. Not going to get to Dynamic Youth.
Dynamic Youth made his move early, got to the front by the time they hit the quarter pole. From there, he was just staying on top. He must have thought he was at McDonald's because he said, "I'm loving it." Oh my goodness, you bring out the silliness in me because, I'm never silly like this.
No, you're always straight and narrow.
All right, he wins in 149-2 with Andrew McCarthy in the bike for trainer. Aaron Lambert, Mears Hanover was second. Alsace Hanover finished third.
You are such a silly woman. More silliness coming up. By the way, we're going to go back to the Red Mile later in the show. We got more exciting races from Grand Circuit. Woo-hoo! But on top of that, we'll have more racing from Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. And our lovely Kelly is going to be on the show, too. Don't go away.
Keystone Thomas is coming off back-to-back wins, moving up in class tonight for Joe Fabia Jr. The mare definitely.
For one night only, Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs is racing's biggest stage. For the world's top horses, Breeders' Crown is their time to shine. 12 championship races, $6 million. Don't miss Breeders' Crown, Saturday, October 19th. At Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, race night is your time to shine.
Hello there, Kim Asabi, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. She's Heather, I'm Steve. We are counting it down to the Breeders' Crown. It's going to be in 2 weeks at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. All kinds of good stuff going on. And you know who will be up there also, beside you and me and everybody else? The lovely Kelly Connors. And Kelly was up there. She caught up with the driver you're going to be hearing a lot more about. His name is Aaron Byron.
Thanks, guys. We're here with driver Aaron Byron. Aaron, a lot of drivers, it seems to be a growing trend, young, talented, moving from Canada here to the U.S. to drive. Talk to us about what led to that decision here for you.
Well, my cousin trains about 10 to 15 horses, and he decided he was going to move to upstate New York to Tioga Downs. And with the situation in Ontario and the racing, it's tough enough to get drives up there. But if I knew I had a stable of 10 to 15 horses to drive for, it was just a no-brainer.
Yeah. So are you doing any of the training yourself?
Recently, I've taken on a couple just for fun. It's in your blood, so you kind of like to do it, you know.
Do you have to make any adjustments to your driving style moving from the U.S. here, or from Canada here to the U.S.?
Yeah, like I like to stay aggressive all the time, but definitely moving into a new area, you got to pick your spots because you don't want to lose the respect from your peers and stuff, and you don't want to make any bad blood out there. But for sure, you got to adjust it. Any new place you go, you got to adjust your driving style.
So I understand not only are you talented in the bike, but also behind the mic, that you called a race in the past. How challenging was that?
It was challenging, but everybody would be lying if they said they haven't sat in the shower or thought about calling a race at one time. So it was actually something that a goal I wanted to fulfill, and it was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll send it back to you guys.
Thank you, Kelly, and best of luck in the future to you, Aaron. And now back to the action at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. If you're keeping score, it was the fourth race on Saturday night, a condition trot. Non-winners of $23,500 in their last 5 starts. 21 dimes on the line. Late scratch number 7, Love You But Leave, great name. Number 3, World Cup with Matt Cacaly was 6-5. Number 2, Lucky Charm Hanover was 2-1 with Eric Ledford. Number 4, Definitely Mamie and Andrew McCarthy was 4-1. And with a call, Jim Baviglia.
World Cup is third over 7th. That's the 6-5 favorite. And at the back is Lightning Storm. Half mile 56-3, 29-2 second panel. Pavia had it his own way with the fractions there, but things will pick up now for Keystone Thomas because Sand Wyndham is bearing down on him with the blue blinkers there. Inside the close third, Definitely Mamie. Lucky Charm Hanover getting a move on now. Fourth, still about 2.5 away though. World Cup right on his heels following the cover. Marion Monaco losing ground 6th. New leader is Sand Wyndham at the 3/4 pole in 1:24-1, 27-3 third panel. Sand Wyndham taking over the lead late. Lucky Charm Hanover moving up, looking to kick that cover, and World Cup really flying out wide on the inside. Keystone Thomas trying to bounce back. Top of the stretch, Sand Wyndham has the lead, but World Cup drawing a beat on him on the outside now. Matt Cacaly and World Cup taking over. The mare Definitely Mamie is moving well late here, but World Cup gonna get there first.
World Cup worked his way into contention on the outside and hooked up with Definite Mamie as the pair trotted to the wire. World Cup getting there first, beating Definite Mamie ahead in 1:52-4. Lucky Charm Hanover, unfortunately in this particular heat, was not magically delicious and finished third. More action from Pocono, Saturday's 8th, and the lady next to me, this gorgeous creature, has that for you.
You are all full of compliments today. Okay, yes. And I think you're super too.
Thank you.
All right, non-winners, 16,000 last 5 starts, purses $19,000. 3 horses in here, all getting about the same support at the windows. First, let's check out number 4, Musselsfrmbrussels. He's 2-1. He's taking a step down in class. And number 1, Sweet Ride and Southwestern Dream. They're also their second choice at 5-2, heading over this Pocono track.
On the outside, Bullet Speed, who won the last time he was here at Pocono. On the inside, Southwestern Dream coming in from the Meadows, second time off the layoff. These two have hooked up here as now Bullet Speed is parked out. Inside, Shark Ingested watching it all. He's in a great spot in the pocket behind the Speed Duel. Now Musselsfrmbrussels launching to the outside for Anthony Napolitano. Inside 5th, JJ Shark. Also on the outside now are Sweet Ride and Arthur. And at the inside in the back, Aurelia Joe. 4 in, 4 out. They're bunched up. The half was 55-4. 28-2 second panel. Southwestern Dream still fending off Bullet Speed. Inside again, Shark Ingested is just perched there in the pocket in a great spot. Second over, Musselsfrmbrussels. A Sweet Ride also on the outside, has a lot of traffic to overcome. Boxed in inside there is JJ Shark. And now a 3-wide move coming from Musselsfrmbrussels around Bullet Speed. 3/4, 123-4. 28 even third panel. Musselsfrmbrussels on the outside, taking it to Southwestern Dream. A Sweet Ride is following that cover. From far back comes Arthur. Top of the stretch, new leader here, Musselsfrmbrussels. A Sweet Ride trying to get to him. Inside, Southwestern Dream's not done. Also at the pylons, Shark Ingested. Musselsfrmbrussels. A Sweet Ride lunging. Musselsfrmbrussels.
finish, Musselsfrmbrussels picks up the win by just a head in 1:15.4 with Anthony Napolitano in the bike.
I knew it.
You knew it.
He dropped down. I knew he was going to win.
He got a really great second over trip. Made a 3-wide bid around the 3/4 pole. Second was a sweet ride, but I'll tell you who I really thought raced their tail off was Southwestern Dream. He was kind of pressured the whole mile, had a horse right there at his saddle pad, so I thought that was a big effort for him, even though he finished third.
Stick around when we come back. More exciting racing action from Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, and our lovely Sharla catches up with Steve Salerno. You won't want to miss it, so stick around.
Fleming M has hit the board the last couple and is dropping down from preferred company.
For one night only, Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs is racing's biggest stage. For the world's top horses, Breeders' Crown is their time to shine. 12 championship races, $6 million. Don't miss Breeders' Crown, Saturday, October 19th at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. Race night is your time to shine.
Hello there, you, and welcome back. She's Heather, I'm Steve. More racing action now from Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, the home of 12 championship races. Saturday night, October 19th, the biggest racing night in the land. It makes Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs the harness racing capital of the world on Saturday night, October 19th. Be there or be square. And speaking of Pocono, we have the race for you from there. It is, I believe, race 12, and Heather has that for you.
Yes, I do. Non-winners, $23,500 last 5. The purse is $21,000. Number 5 is Fleming M. Better's choice at 3 to 5. Second, the preferred last time out. This is a drop in class actually for him, even though he was second last time out. Yeah, I know in the last show there was a whole thing about phlegm and hawkers, and yeah.
I must have missed that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, number 3 is Audrey's Dream. Goes to post for trainer Ron Burke. If I do not say Ron Burke's name at least one time per show, I mean, it's not really a PA Harness Week, is it?
I'm the same way with phlegm.
And number 4 is Arde Canover. He's third choice at 5 to 1.
Fleming M has hit the board the last couple and is dropping down from preferred company. He's the 3 to 5 favorite and is out on the lead for George Knapp. Arde Canover with Anthony Napolitano in the pocket there. 2 back, 2 flight exec third. Then comes Audrey's Dream. Very competitive in Ohio against the top pacers there. He's first over now for Matt Kakaley, giving cover to Townslight Hanover. Also out there, Perito Caliente. And at the back of the pack, who goes first? And Twin Creeks Jesse, only about 5 away is the trailer. The half 54-4, 28-3 second panel. Right now the lead belongs to Fleming M, but on the outside, that's Matt Kakaley and Audrey's Dream trying to reel that leader in. He's within a length of the lead and coming forward. Inside Arde Canover getting the excellent trip. Townslight Hanover second over, right behind his cover, wants to go. Flight exec is boxed in 5th. Third over 6th, Perito Caliente. At the back, who goes first? In Twin Creeks Jesse. They've all got a shot. 4 in, 4 out at 3/4, 122-3, 27-4 third panel, and still a slight edge for Fleming M. Outside Audrey's Dream still pressing. Townslight Hanover coming up 3 wide, and Arde Canover still in the box. Top of the stretch, Fleming M trying to get home. Arde Canover now on the inside challenging here. Arde Canover and Fleming M who's digging in, but Arde Canover getting the short way. Arde Canover.
Now last week Fleming M tried to cut the mile and he had to settle for second. It was deja vu all over again. He was super strong on top, but it was Arde Canover and driver Tony, or I don't know if we should say Tony Napolitano or Anthony Napolitano.
Neither. It's Anthony. Anthony.
Ah, there you go. I see. I need to keep him around. All right, keep me straight. They get a pace-delicious perfect trip. End up winning in 149-2. Fleming M was second. Townslight Hanover third.
Alrighty. And now it's time to go to our Sharla McBride, and she is with trainer Steve Salerno.
Thanks, guys. I'm here this week with trainer Steve Salerno. Steve, you've been doing this for many years. Exactly how long have you been working with horses?
It's probably close to 40 years. I did it. My father did it before me, and when we were kids, we did it. You know, he was a school teacher. When he got off for the summer, we used to load up and go to Ocean City, Maryland, and I know I was 13, 14 then, so it's been 40 years, 41 years.
So you started doing this as a teenager. Did you ever consider doing anything else?
I went to college for 3.5 years, and then I couldn't waste any more time with that, so I said I had to come back and get a job. And I knew this was what I wanted to do, so that's, it was just, that's as much time as I could get away with. So I had to come back, and that was it.
What do you enjoy most about trading horses?
I just like the competition, and I like to make money, So, I mean, the horses are great, they're the best part of it.
Well said. All right. Thanks so much for joining us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Sharla, and thank you, Steve. Stick around when we come back. You're not going to believe this. We're going for more Grand Circuit action at the Red Mile, so don't go anywhere, okay?
And Arch Madness is coming after Savruga. Savruga is digging in, but Arch Madness is coming up.
For one night only, Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs is racing's biggest stage. For the world's top horses, Breeders' Crown is their time to shine. 12 championship races, $6 million. Don't miss Breeders' Crown, Saturday, October 19th at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. Race night is your time to shine.
Hello there, harness racing fans, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. This is the right place. She is Heather, I am Steve, and we promised to take you to the Red Mile, and we are about to deliver on that promise, as Heather has Saturday's 8th race for you.
I do. We saw Captaintreacherous earlier in the show, and now this is the other division of the Bluegrass Series, going for $96,500. Now, the 7-5 favorite is number 7, Sunshine Beach, who raced like a 7-5 favorite. Cut out the fractions with John Campbell in 148-2, and this was his first start in 3 weeks. He raced huge. He was super game against Resistant Futile, who got a great trip. Now, Resistant Futile, he was second, and then Wake Up Peter was third. Sunshine Beach is the only horse to defeat Captaintreacherous this year. Can he do it again? Well, we'll find out in the Bluegrass Final.
Okay, Saturday's 9th at the Red Mile. Bluegrass Series 3-year-old pacing fillies, $122,000 in the line. She Be Stinging with Dave Miller was the 8-5 chalk, and she's stung them all, winning by 4 and 149 flat. 'Twas merely elementary. Watson, number 9, Parley Beach off at 15-1 for Tim Tetrick. For Casey Coleman got second. Authorized was 6-back in third. And now, one day later, Sunday 7th at the Red Mile, Heather's got that for you.
Open trotters, love these guys. The Alarage Farms race here. Number 5 is Market Share, even money favorite, just missed by a head at Who's Your Daddy in his last start. Number 4, Savruga, first, second, third, last 8 starts, just and against tough trot competition. And then there's number 3, Arch Madness. He is so close to making $4 million, this horse.
And they're off quick deal time, the gate perfectly, and Gingras sends him out of there for the lead. The whip on the tail of Savruga is coming on towards second. Arch Madness on the inside is racing in third. Lindy's Jersey Boy is fourth at the rail, and Appomattox, his stablemate, is going to drop in behind him fifth. And there goes Savruga up and after quick deal, and Savruga pokes ahead in front and takes the lead at the midpoint of the opening turn. Market Share came away sixth on the inside. He's 8 lengths from the early pace. Mr. Herbie is following him. Swan and a Million struggling. He gaps away in 8th as they hit the quarter in 28 seconds even. So up front, Billy is racing in 9th, and My MVP is at the back trailing the field, and Savruga on the lead where he likes to be, and he's a length on top of Quick Deal on the back stretch. Arch Madness tracking the top pair, racing on the pylons there in third. Lindy's Jersey Boy gaps away a bit in fourth. Appomattox is racing in fifth, and Market Share is gapped slightly as well. Patient in the early stages, sixth, followed by Mr. Herbie as these 7 draft along in straight alignment. Moving toward the half-mile split, up front Billy looking to get around Swan and a Million, and they reach the half at a quick 54-3, and from the back My MVP trails the field, and underway on the outside is Appomattox, who's coming first over. Market Share picks up his cover, so he's second up on the outside, but has 7 lengths to make up on Savruga as they circle the far turn, and there goes Arch Madness flush to the outside from third, so it's Savruga in front. Quick Deal on the inside. Andy Miller kicks out the plugs on Savruga as Arch Madness comes to call up to his wheel on the outside. outside. 3/4 in 123 flat, and Arch Madness is coming after Savruga. Savruga is digging in, but Arch Madness is coming on the outside. It's Arch Madness and Savruga, and they are battling stride for stride. Quick Deal to the outside, and here comes Market Share, who's charging up on the outside as well. Arch Madness, the 9-year-old veteran in front. Quick Deal and Market Share on the outside. Arch Madness almost there. Quick Deal coming. Arch Madness!
Savruga busts out of the gate, and it's just about after the half-mile pole. Arch Madness comes out of the 3-hole, and he is first up. This is just such a game-classy horse. Ends up winning it in 150-2. Arch Madness equals his own world record.
Was Tron in the bike?
Yes, Tron Smed's Hammer in the bike. And the horse pays $38 to win.
Ooh,
yes.
You know, that is Jen Starr's favorite horse.
Oh, that's right. Jen Starr from Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs.
Loves this animal, yeah.
Yes. Quick Deal, he was second. Market Share was third. And this final for these older trotters, $170,000 on the line. And that happens tomorrow on Sunday. So you can watch it via simulcast at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs or here in Philadelphia.
Excellent. Jen, I hope you put a few bucks on this horse you love so much. You know, wouldn't it be nice? Okay, Sunday's 9th at the Red Mile. Olive Ridge Farms open pace. First 9 make the final. Number 1, Rock and Roll Dance with Tim Tetrick was 3-5. Number 6, Bolt the Doer, 3-1 with Mark McDonald. Number 9, Clear Vision, who won the Quillen at Harrington last out, was 7-2 with Brett Miller. And here's the call.
And they're off. Eric Cash Hanover firing fast from the outside, and Bolt the Doer leaves hard. Golden Receiver gets away third on the inside. A Rock and Roll Dance is reserved off the gate. He's fourth in the early stages. Sweet Lou is going to drop in fifth behind him as they head around the turn. Escape the News racing in sixth. Foreclosure is seventh. Our Lucky Chip is racing in eighth, and Eric Cash Hanover has room to duck into the 3-hole there. And here comes Sweet Lou, is underway early for Gingras. He's up into fourth on the outside as they move toward the quarter. Further back is Up the Credit. It was in the wrong spot briefly behind the gate. He's racing in ninth, and at the back trailing the field as they head on to the back stretch. The trailer is Clear Vision. The quarter was in 27-1, and it's Sweet Lou up and after the lead. A Rock and Roll Dance follows that move on the outside. So just as Sweet Lou clears, here comes a Rock and Roll Dance to apply immediate pressure, and he pokes ahead in front before the half-mile marker. Bolt the Doer is third. Golden Receiver on the inside racing in fourth. Escape the News first over. Foreclosure grabs his cover. The half in 53-4. Shuffled back is Eric Cash Hanover. He's pinned on the pylons in seventh. Our Lucky Chip is third over eighth in the live cover flow. Up the Credit slips off the pylons, and Clear Vision is the trailer. And a Rock and Roll Dance leads the way at the midpoint of the far turn. Sweet Lou is right there in behind him in second. Escape the News first over. Foreclosure rides his cover. Bolt the Door is pinned in. He's racing in fourth, just 3 lengths from the lead, but no place to go as a Rock and Roll Dance is through 3/4 in 122-1. So they come to the top of the stretch. Our Rock and Roll Dance is still out there with a length and a half lead. Sweet Lou patiently waiting behind him, and the pocket spot is starting to edge there. From the back of the pack, our Lucky Chip is coming on the outside. Clear Vision trying to make up ground on the far outside. It's a Rock and Roll Dance. Here comes our Lucky Chip, who's flying up on the outside. Bolt the Doer shakes free from between them. A Rock and Roll Dance holds on to win it.
A Rock and Roll Dance got away fifth before zooming to the lead at the half. From there, it was a dogfight to the wire between the Dancer and the Doer, with a Rock and Roll Dance getting the nod by a nod in 148-4. Number 7, our Lucky Chip off at 60-1 with Trace Tetrick, Timmy's brother, closed well for third at $1,000,000-1. Okay, let me tell you what's going to happen. All these horses, the Grand Circuit, they're going to come from the Red Mile. They're going to go directly to Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. The limbs are coming up next weekend. It's going to be huge. The Breeders' Crown the following week, Saturday night, October 19th. Be there. There are no excuses. We expect to see you there, okay? And for all of us here at PA Harness Week, Bruce Casella, Sharla McBride, Kelly Connors, and my partner, Heather Vitale, I'm Steve Ross, reminding you to pick up the pace, just a taste, and get high on harness.
It's only natural.
Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily. Underway. Starting fast outside here. Brett Messenger to the air.